So today I'm going to be doing a 7-minute thigh toning workout with you. What I do recommend is just press pause, march on the spot just for a minute. It just warms up those muscles in the leg. We are simply doing 3 moves. Everything is going to be floor based today, and this is very much going to be toning the inside and the outside of your thighs. Okay, so this is the first move you come into. The rest of the workout flows from one move to another. Just make sure that top leg, the knees bent, resting on the floor. The top arm is also bent, hands on your hip. That bottom leg is extended out straight. We're just going to do 20 reps. You're just going to lift that top leg up. Just doing 20 reps here. And all this is doing, well, not all this doing, this is majorly toning through that inner thigh muscle. So we just lift it up and lower. And you'll just feel this one near enough working straight away because it's a very isolated move. So this, unlike all my other ones, this is just working one muscle group here. Okay, well done. Now from this one, what I want you to do is take that top leg straight now, bottom leg slightly bent, hand in front, then bend and then straighten. So lift the leg up, bend and then straighten. You're just doing 10 reps with this one. So we lift it up, you bend it and then extend. This is really lovely for hip flexibility. It's also really nice for toning through the bottom, thighs, and also working the abs very slightly on this one. So just lift that up and then back. Good, keeping that going. It's a really simple routine today. Now from there, we are this time going to bend both your knees in front so they're in line with your hips, hand on your hip with your upper arm. Now all I want you to do, keep your feet together, but just lift that top leg. So we're just doing 20 of these. So it's just like we're lifting it and then lower. So what we're doing now, you'll feel that on the leg, the top leg, you're going to feel it towards, sort of through the bottom, outside of the thigh, as well as the inner thigh. You just lift it up and lower. That's it. Today is all about just toning those thighs and especially really working into that inner thigh muscle. So now what I want you to do, just roll over onto your other side. So we're going to come back to that start position. So you're lying in a straight line, that top leg is bent on the floor and you've then got that top arm, your hand is on your hip, your other hand is supporting your head and that bottom leg is straight. So now let's get ready to do 20 reps. So we just lift that up 20 times. So you're just aiming to keep that foot off the ground. What you're doing here, we're working through that inner thigh muscle, just keeping that going. 20 of those, and really think about where you're working. You'll feel that. And these are so nice because what they do is they're toning without bulking. We're just really lengthening those leg muscles. Lifting that up and back. Okay, so your next move, have that top leg straight now, hand in front for a little bit of balance, and literally just lift the leg up, bend, and then extend. So we lift it up, bend, and extend. That's good. We're just doing 10 reps. And of course, the great thing is the more toned your legs are, the more calories you're burning. So even though we're not jumping up and down, we're not getting the heart rate up, this is still really good for maintaining a healthy weight because it means your body, your metabolism is always going to be working harder. So next exercise, we've got those knees bent in front in line with the hips, and now lift that top leg up. So we just lift it up and low. What you want to do is keep your toes together. So it's literally, it's like you're creating kind of like this diamond shape in between the legs. So you lift it up and then back down. So you're trying to get the knees away from each other, then draw them back. And imagine you're just working through resistance. So again, this is working the outside as well as the inside of your thighs. You're just doing 20 reps. It's good. And then well done. Okay, so let's just do that all again. So we're going to roll back over now into that other position. So remember, you're on a straight line, that top leg is bent, it's on the floor, resting on the floor, and that top arm is bent, hands on the hip. You're supporting the head with the other hand. Have that leg out straight, have the heel in line with the hip, and now let's lift that for 20 reps. So we're just lifting that up. It's the last time on this side today. So let's just squeeze it up. If you want to work harder, just make sure you lift that leg higher for me, lift it all the way up. And then what you can do is aim to keep it off the floor. So just keep that going. So we're really working through that adductor muscle on that leg that we're lifting. That's good. Okay, so now let's straighten that top leg and then have that hand in front for balance and extend. So you lift the leg straight up, bend and extend. We're just doing 10 reps. Lift it up, bend and then straighten. That's good. Up. So again, this one here, you'll feel a little bit more into the bottom and the outside of the thighs. This is really good if you want to do the splits. It's great for helping with flexibility, which by the way, I cannot do. Okay, that's good. Lift it up, and then bend and straighten. Alright, so next one, let's just shuffle those legs so now the knees are in line with your hips and feet together, and we're just lifting, so we're trying to get the knees as far apart as we can, but we're still keeping the feet together. Lift it up, and also just be aware of keeping those tummy muscles pulled in tight whilst you're doing that. Lift that up and then lower. That's really good. Just 20 reps. Feel where that's working. So working through the bottom, through the thighs. Keeping that going. That's it. Well done. Lift it up and always work through that fullest range of motion. Okay, so let's just finish off doing the other leg. So let's just roll over, and remember we're just going to come into that start position. So you're lying in a straight line, that top leg is bent, resting on the floor. Your arm is bent, top arm, and placed on your hip. You're supporting your head, and let's get ready now just to lift that bottom leg up for 20 reps. So let's lift that up now as high as you can, squeezing that through. So it's the last time of working on this leg today. Lift that up and back. And actually, before you know it, you've done 7 minutes of thigh toning. That's good. And lift, squeeze it up and back down. Well done. Keeping that going. So visualize we're working through the inside of the thigh, that long muscle called your adductor. Sit. All right, so now let's straighten that top leg and let's get ready. Lift it up, bend, and then straighten. So we're just doing 10 reps. Lift it up, extend that out. So you lift, bend, and extend. Good. Keep that going. So you can see here you're working through your hip and your knee joint. We're also still using those abs because they're helping with balance and stabilization on this move. Okay, so let's come around now. So we're going to have those knees out in front, in line with your hips, feet together, and just doing 20 reps. So it's like you're trying to take that top knee as far away from the bottom knee as you can, but you're still keeping your feet together. So you're activating that movement by using those thigh muscles. Okay, that's good. So we just lift that up and back. Doing really well. Let's just keep that going. So squeeze that leg away and then back down. And also just imagine here you're kind of pushing something heavy away and then drawing something in. So you're kind of tensing those muscles. Well done. That is your inner thigh workout done. So it's still a really good idea, just stretch through the legs, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and also be really good if you could help me just share this on Facebook. And then if you want to be part of my Lucy's Squad Wall, which I'm growing on my website, then hashtag Lucy's Squad Wall and take a picture just with a bit of paper saying Lucy's Squad Wall and just what country you're from. But well done for today's training. I hope you liked it, and then I'll see you tomorrow at 6:30 for another workout.